All right, so good morning, guys. Let's see what we have today. So, market is down just a little bit. Now, under its 50 SMA first close under its 50 SMA in a bit, since the end of April. So, in a couple of months, maybe 6 months or so. GSAT, my only current position. Um, it pulled back a bit yesterday, and then today it's up 0.5%. So let's see how it goes today. I wouldn't be mad if it build a range like this, for example, and then with the the lower highs in that case, but something like this would be very, very good. So let's see. I mean, it still needs some time for sure. This is looking pretty good. I skipped this breakout yesterday, and I mean, it had a sort of weak close. This needs some time. I guess this broke out. I skipped it as well. There's not much to do in the market right now. Oh, one sec. All right, can you hear me now? Yeah, okay, my bad. I had something going on with my microphone then. I was just saying that on this, I would like to see a good range. Maybe something like this on GSAT. We're still in it, but uh, I mean, if it sets us up again, it would be very good. I was also saying that there's not much in the market right now except these that we skipped, and then, in my opinion, they still need some time to prove that they're holding up actually, and they're not just going and then reversing pretty fast like we've seen happen numerous of times. For example, with AMD just last week, and then there's these stocks that are just breaking down. I guess this is too weak now. This, everyone was kind of screaming for a breakout yesterday, and then even on Friday last week. Now, I mean, it looked like it's wanted to reverse. So this is why, I mean, everything needs some time, in my opinion. There's not much. Let's see if some things are gapping up. That could be interesting. Maybe this. I guess it's not a good range, but we can keep our focus on, and then maybe it builds a better range in the next couple of days, maybe next week. This now. All right, so not much here except this one. I guess it's gapping up a bit here. All right. So yeah, I guess this broke out yesterday. This too. Was this earnings? November 7th? Yeah, okay, yeah. I guess market will be pretty slow today. We have CPI and then Nvidia earnings tomorrow. So there's, I mean, tomorrow is a packed day, so would be very, very normal, and I wouldn't be surprised if the market is slower today. But we'll see. We could be surprised. All right, a minute to go before market open. With the way the market's been reacting and going recently, I think it's safer to just sit on our hands for a couple of days, see where this goes. And it was actually a good thing because these past 4 days, I guess, market was down almost 3%. And now, yeah, and now it just had its first close under its 50 SMA yesterday. So if it really wants to go down, really wants to pull back, I mean, it just can keep going. There's not much resistance, except, I mean, I guess this previous low, these previous low as well. Market is open, by the way. Pretty much everything is red in the watch list. I'll move this higher. Setup is not that bad. There's very low chance we see something, but if we do, I guess we'll see it. I mean, it is a strong stock, I guess. But it broke out here. I guess here would be the entry day, or even here today is not an entry at all. But yeah, I guess it is strong. Recently, at least. DK. Not bad. I guess, well, first there's no volume, but I guess if you really wanted to, yesterday could have been an entry. Technically, it broke out yesterday. Let's see. I guess this would have been a setup, and it broke out yesterday, and then it just got back into its range. Something like this. It doesn't. I mean, it's not pretty at all. But I guess it could have been something like this. Broke out yesterday. I would not trade this today. like I said, it's better to sit on our hands for a couple of days. I guess yes, this is energy and then I guess oil, which are typically performing better in these sort of market conditions. But I mean, it is not good enough for me to just take it in these conditions. SNDK is starting to look very, very good. If it's, I mean, if it builds a range like this, that would be perfect. Absolutely perfect. I guess there's really nothing we can look at today. So I guess yeah, probably will be very, very short session. Maybe 15 to 20 minutes. If we don't see anything, it just I mean it's not worth staying in front of the screens, right? We'll keep looking for a bit to see how things are going, if things are turning around. But yeah, in general, I feel like it wouldn't be one of our longest session. If GSAT reverses and it closes under its 10 SMA today, which is possible technically, if it's not, I mean, if it's not holding up, we'll sell in the we'll sell at the end of the day if it closes under its 10. If not, I think our stop loss is somewhere around here as well. Well, it got to be lower than yesterday's low, but it is at break even somewhere around here, I guess. This is starting to look pretty good if it just holds like this. MD is breaking down of its range. AMD might be quite heavily affected by Nvidia earnings tomorrow as well. So depending on how Nvidia is going tomorrow, AMD might move as well. I mean, all semis, I guess. It is Nvidia is just so big that it will affect pretty much the entire market, but especially its sector, in my opinion. Well, it will start by affecting its sector, which will then affect the market. So if Nvidia is going, well, the market might go as well, or it might help the market go as a bit more or hold up better. This isn't so bad. I guess this was earnings. November 11. Yeah. BW. Yeah, I moved it up higher earlier this morning. This one. But no, I mean it could break out of this, I guess. But there is no volume pretty much at all. And it would feel like it is forced. Like we don't need to force anything, especially like the market is just pretty much, well, it is pretty choppy right now. So even if we enter something and then it is a good setup, it is good volume, perfect setup, whatever, there's a higher chance it just reverses on us. So that's why I won't force anything, especially not so good setups like BW, for example. And pretty much all of these, there's not many perfect looking setups. Like this would be an okay setup. This would be an okay setup. Like a perfect setup or a good setup is very, like it is really something much bigger. It is something like this. It had a longer confirmation, very strong stock, good run up, and then it slowly gets tighter. If we look at BW, for example, yes, it did have this run up, but this setup right here, in my opinion, that was better, even though it had this sort of things, right? This sort of thing. But if you look at it this way, I guess this was even a better setup than it is right now. Again, it's not perfect. It's far from being perfect, actually. But if you look at this, I mean, here's making lower lows, and it is very short. But yeah, it could bounce off its tendency made today like it did this day. Would it go? Maybe, maybe not. The vast majority of the watch list is red right now. So oops. Wow. These AI stocks are old. I mean, they're not holding up pretty much at all. These are very, very weak now. This one I skipped it yesterday, and now I mean it would have been a stop regardless. So very very good skip here. Like, and this could have been a good entry actually. It is not a good setup. It's a very short setup, but the market is just so strong that this technically was a breakout. Look better on the hourly setup or on the hourly chart I meant. Um, but it reversed today. So and it will be like that, I guess, with a lot of stocks actually in these market conditions. So this is why I'm much more selective and I skip even setups that are good looking. And yeah, I guess GSAT might want to go lower today or actually test its tennis, which wouldn't be necessarily a bad thing unless it stops us out a bit lower here. But yeah, if it doesn't stop us out, it's fine. And if even if it stops us out, I mean it's winning trade regardless. We took some profits and our stop loss at break even. But yeah, I guess there's not much we can look at today. Um, I'll hop off right now, but I'll keep an eye on the market around the day. I don't have any alerts right now. I think no, I don't have any alert, and it is very it's very rare. I don't have any alerts. I mean, it means that there's not much we either can look at or there's not much I'm interested into. Yeah, well, we need to wait until the market or individual stocks are holding up, showing some strength. This technically could be, I mean, not so bad, but again, it needs some time. So yeah, I'll hop off right now. In the Discord, I'll be active as well. So if you have any questions, if you have any thoughts on stocks, setups that you might not be sure about, you might look into, of course, you can send a message. I'll be there to answer and to help you out. But I doubt very much I'll take any trades today. Well, I'm pretty sure I won't be taking any trades today. So yeah, have a good day, guys.